Hey everyone, this is Patrick, and it is time for another edition of Heavy Therapy. This is a collection update. It is all vinyl. The genres include death metal, black metal, and one hardcore record. Let's begin, but first I can talk about what we're listening to in the background. We are listening to Bulldozer, The Day of Wrath, classic thrash album from 1985. That's what we're listening to. Let's begin. Okay, first up is a 2024 release. This has been shown around a lot. Heavy as hell. Death metal. This is Engulfed with Unearthly Litanies of Despair. Came out on Misaka Un Oho Records. This band, features members of the death metal underground that you might be aware of, including Mustafa. Mustafa plays guitar in Diabolizer and Hyperdontia, and that is why I originally was excited to hear this. It holds up. It's just as good as his other projects. Morbid Angel, Incantation style death metal, extremely heavy. What makes Engulf stand out for me is Mustafa's guitar work. The other guitarist, by the way, is in Diabolizer as well, and Burial Invocation, and that is Khan Yake Darbaz. They are both from Turkey, and the band itself is considered from Turkey, so Turkish death metal here. Extremely heavy, will certainly be on my year-end list. It's, nothing fancy about it in terms of the guitar style, in terms of the production, in terms of the vocals. Just like the details. I like the atmosphere. I like how heavy it is. Just for fans of straight up old school death metal, you will like Engulfed and their 2024 album Unearthly Litanies of Despair. Next up is a hardcore record. This is Every Time I Die with Hot Damn, and this is a 2023 reissue from Ferret Music. Originally came out in 2003, and although this isn't actually Every Time I Die's first debut record, it is kind of considered their debut record. They never ended up playing anything before this very often. This sounds like late 90s, early 2000s metallic hardcore for fans of Converge, Trap Them, Botch maybe, Dillinger Escape Plan, but not as chaotic, but does have a lot of those panic chords, a lot of breakdowns, clever lyrics from Keith Buckley. The band got a lot better after this, but this is definitely a fan favorite if you really are into this kind of hardcore at the turn of the century. Then you know what I'm talking about. Cool reissue. I will show you the variant. Every Time I Die was a hardcore band from Buffalo, New York. They have since split up. Get a good shot at that. So cool 3-color merge. Really good. Really cool looking vinyl variant. Hot Damn by Every Time I Die. Next up, I found this in the wild, in my local favorite store, and it was pretty cheap. Had to pick it up. Haven't seen it before. Have heard it. This is Evol with Pustulant Spawn, 2020 demo, 4 songs. The cover artwork is by Aaron Lee, and the founder of Transylvanian Recordings or Transylvanian Tapes is in this band. So Evol play a Death Doom style of death metal for fans of Siverus, Zompantly, Bloodspore, Cryptic, Shift. For some reason I thought of them. I have no idea why, really. Mostly death metal, low guttural vocals, but at times the vocals do approach black metal. My favorite song is the shortest song on here, called Depraved Sanctity. It starts off side B. So Evol, death doom, death metal from Oakland, California. This is their second demo. They don't have any other releases past this one yet. Love the logo. This is 4 tracks, 13 minutes, and 11 seconds of music. I don't remember if there's a color on this variant. Let me check. Nope. Cool, cool inner cardboard there. Evol, again, not a must listen, not essential. Solid death metal, death doom. I would definitely like to hear more from them, so hopefully that happens in the future. 2 more, and the next 2 are 2024 releases. This is Wormwitch with their self-titled album, 2024. Came out in Profound Lore. Before this record, I believe they were on Prosthetic Records, and their stuff didn't do a lot for me before this. This I like a lot. Straightforward, second wave, black metal, punky at times. It's really straightforward, catchy riffs. The vocals aren't my favorite, but overall I like this a lot. Love the songwriting, love how groovy it is, love how catchy it is. There you go. About 9 tracks, 41 minutes of music. And they are they're a Canadian band from Vancouver, British Columbia. There you go. Think they really found their identity on this one. And yeah, if you're in for straightforward, evil, dark sounding black metal, check out Wormwitch and their self-titled album from 2024 out on Profound Lore. Finally, album everyone's been talking about, Blood Incantation with Absolute Elsewhere. Okay, so if you're watching this channel, you know Blood Incantation. People were anticipating this album. Certainly one of my most anticipated albums of the year. I saw them perform live. That was either late last year or early this year. They sounded amazing. People, nobody was really sure if they were going to incorporate their ambient krautrock like psychedelic rock influences into their death metal. People were excited about that. People were nervous about that. And they did that exactly. So this is definitely their most experimental, progressive psychedelic rock influenced release so far. It's 2 tracks, 43 minutes of music. They are broken down into sections on digital streaming services. If that makes it more palatable for you. Produced by Arthur Rizek, so you know it sounds amazing. Artwork by Steve R. Dodd, and it was recorded in Berlin. So they went all out for this. Right away, about a minute and a half into the first track, they really show you they're going to go for it. Pink Floyd meets Morbid Angel. That's what you get. But it doesn't sound choppy, clunky. It is truly integrated. Love this album. Certainly, for me, this is a 10 out of 10. Love what they did here. If you have a chance to see this band live, see them live. They do not fail to show off their skills and you can just tell their love for what they do, the love for what came before them. Yeah, Blood Incantation, one of the highest selling vinyl according to Discogs I think it was of either last month of the first week of October. So people are buying it. That's really cool to see. Yes, Blood Incantation, Absolute Elsewhere. At the very end, there's even this black metal tremolo outro. Just an amazing piece of work here. I understand if people wanted them to sound more like Bloodspawn again, and I think they do. They just incorporate progressive rock as well. They give you the lyrics as always. There's the band from Denver, Colorado. These guys are world-class musicians and are in all kinds of other projects. 3 out of the 4 are in Spectral Voice, another amazing album from this year. The drummer's also in Wayfarer. They do a lot of music. Blood Incantation, Absolute Elsewhere. my final pickup to show you for this video. Here is the variant that I bought at my local record store. Gold. Yeah, so really happy with Blood Incantation. Those are my pickups over the last little while. Thank you for watching. Talk to you all in the comment section, and of course remember to stay heavy. Bye.